Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. For the new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. For the viewers, thank you for clicking this video. So in today's video guys, we are going to be breaking down the 10 Forex commandments that you need to follow for you to become profitable in Forex. Alright guys, now these 10 commandments apply mostly to the GBP, JPY, but guys, I still need you to stick with me till the end of this video because these commandments still apply to majority of the pairs. Alright guys, so let's jump straight into it. Now the first commandment is, guys, perfect shooting stars give you great entries. You can have a tight stop loss. So one thing I have noticed, guys, trading GBP JPY specifically is, guys, whenever I see a shooting star entry right from an area of interest, guys, those setups are usually high probability. Right, so I'll give you an example on this. So an example on this is literally this right here. And with this shooting star, guys, you can literally have a tight stop loss, right? So I'll give an example, right? So this right here is a shooting star. As you can see, guys, literally this shooting star appeared in my area of interest. And in my previous video, I told you I was waiting for the next 1 hour entry. And as you can see, this was the 1 hour entry. Although I did not enter, still this was a perfect shooting star stop loss right there. And as you can see, guys, easy, right? Another entry again is this right here. This is another shooting star, as you can see, right? Price gave you a shooting star here, and then price, sold perfectly. Same thing with this right here. As you can see, price gave you a shooting star, sold perfectly, right? But mainly, guys, you need to take your trades from the area of interest. So another example is this right here. As you can see, price gave a shooting star off of an area of interest, and you can see it sold back down. Look at this area again. As you can see again, price gave a shooting star entry, right? And it shot up. Price never came back below this, right? Same thing with this one too. Price never came back below this candle. At the end of the day, guys, you need to understand that when you see a shooting star in an area of interest, then it's a high probability setup. Now the next commandment is, guys, if you're ever going to take partials, it must be 80% of the partials. Guys, I have been through this, man. Like, I've been through, holding my trades and thinking that price will keep going up, so I'm going to take small partials and then, let the rest ride. Guys, that is greed, to be honest with you, and I've learned my lesson, guys. At the end of the day, man, if you're going to ever take partials, guys, it must be 80% of your total equity, right? Or the total equity that is floating at that time, right? Guys, literally in this specific trade here, I took a trade here, and guys, I would have avoided a loss here by taking my partials, right? So my first entry was here, right? And obviously I was looking for price to keep going down because it was in a downtrend, right? But guys, my first entry was right here. Now this was an area of interest that I was expecting price to break. So in this specific case here, it's perfect if price hit my stop loss. Now if I was to actually take an earlier entry here, then I would be looking to take partials here and then wait for a re-entry. So in this case here, I would have taken my 80% partials right here, right? And then basically wait for price to then now give me another entry. So in this case here, likely I would have probably even blown my account. But guys, at the end of the day, it's all about taking partials, right? And waiting for your next re-entry phase. So in this specific trade here, like in this particular trade here, what you could do literally, guys, is learn to take partials, right? So you see how price from here came to this area of interest, right? It gave you a shooting star entry, retraced, right? So in this area here, you could have taken your 80% partials, right? Retraced, gave you another shooting star entry again, right? In this area of interest. And then once it did that, you'd have taken another trade, rolled it up again, and then took partials here. And then guess what? Wait for another re-entry. In this case, this was another re-entry here because price reacted off of this area of interest, right? And as you can see, boom, another re-entry here, and then you have taken this sweet buy trade, right? So at the end of the day, guys, take partials, right? The third commandment is, guys, following your system, right? You cannot lose 4 trades in a row, right, with the same pair. Please prove me wrong. And you must take your trades from the area of interest. Now, guys, I have noticed, guys, you can't lose 4 trades in a row with my strategy, guys. I don't know what else to tell you. You feel me? All you literally have to do is take your trades only from area of interest and only trade between 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. New York session and 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. Asian session. Really that simple. If you follow these steps, guys, and only take your trades from the area of interest, guys, you cannot lose 4 trades in a row. All right, I want you to prove me wrong. Like literally, guys, prove me wrong. All right, guys. And then the next commandment is, guys, you can catch 10 risk to reward trades with a regular entry setup. Now, guys, a lot of you want to catch high risk to reward setups, guys. At the end of the day, you know, your time will come. You know what I mean? Like your time will literally come, guys. All you have to do is literally be consistent. So in this specific case here, guys, like I took a buy trade here, right? And you know, I got the 1 to 3 risk to reward. Something simple, you know, something simple, right? But guys, watch this. If I'd waited again, this same, you know, trend gave another entry here. I look at the entry, boom, so tight. You know, the stop loss was so tight, guys, and you can easily get a 10 risk to reward, as you can see, right? So at the end of the day, it's all about you being consistent, right, and following your plan to the T, not giving up, and seeing yourself pull through for you to then now hit those big trades, right? Now, the 5th commandment is, guys, stop loss for counter trend trades should be from the highest candle. Trend trades should be from the shorter candle. So what I mean by this is, guys, if you're following the trend, right, let's say for example here, right, let's assume, you know, this was a counter trend trade, right? So this 2 candles here form a bullish engulfing, right? So let's assume this was a counter trend trade. Your stop loss should be above this candle. Why? Because this candle has the longest wick, right? So your stop loss should be below this because you are taking a counter trend trade, right? And then let's assume this was a trend trade. In this case, this is a trend trade. Then you should be placing your stop loss literally on this candle, so right there, right? So if this was a counter trend trade, your stop loss should be right below this candle here. But if this was a trend trade, your stop loss can be there. Now you might say, oh yeah, what's the difference between this and this? Guys, there's a difference, guys. You know what I mean? There's a difference. 2 pips is the difference, guys. Don't get it twisted. Just follow my rules and you will be profitable. All right. And then, guys, the 6th commandment is this doji setup is deadly if you can spot it. Now, guys, I've literally been training for 4 years, guys, and I've literally noticed this with, you know, GJ, right? Guys, I have noticed that literally, guys, like price likes to reverse from doji candles, right? Let me give you an example. So in this specific case here, right, can you see this doji candle, right? This doji candle right here. You see this specific doji candle, this doji candle here, right? This doji candle here, this doji candle here, right? What else? I'll just show you 3 for now, right? Okay, I'll actually show you another one, and then this doji candle here, right? You see how thin they are, right? Notice, guys, literally, guys, when price gives an entry, right? Notice, guys, literally, price does not go above this candle. Like, can you see it? Can you literally see the magic here? Can you see the magic here? Look at this saying. Look at the magic here again. Boom. Right? See the magic again here again. Boom. So my point is, guys, whenever price gives you an entry, right? And let's say you place your stop loss, you know, right here. Boom. Stop loss below this candle. Whatever, you know, TP1 right here. Guys, if you see a doji, right, placed just a few hours ago like this, guys, this is literally a high probability stop, and literally all you have to do is wait for price to come close to that doji candle, enter your trade, stop loss below that doji candle wick, and literally, guys, you can have dummy risk to reward trades. As you can see, this is another trade again here where price gives you an entry, you should test that entry, price comes close to that, you know, area of interest, you place your entry right there, boom, right? And then stop loss can be literally like this small, right? So you're banking on the fact that price was not going to go above this, you know, the body here of that doji candle, right? If it's going to go above, then it's slightly, right? Another example here is this again. As you can see, right, price was in an uptrend, price gave you a doji candle, and then the next 2 hours it gave you like an entry, right? You place your first trade here, boom, the price now retraces back again. Notice how price, right, stayed you know what I mean, within that doji range. Boom. When price stab that doji body, boom, you take your trade, or comes close to it, you take your trade. Stop loss very small, anywhere, to be honest with you. But like, the point is, we don't want price to go further than the body itself, right? So as you can see, boom. And guys, you would have had a really good risk to reward. See what I mean? And then another example is also here again. Notice this doji candle, price gives another bullish engulfing. Guess what happens? Boom. If you move it to this, price comes, test the doji body, and then buys up from there. So guess what? If you had waited for price to tap that and then stop loss literally below that doji candle, or you know, anywhere literally like this, but make sure you have at least like 5 pips or something like that away from, you know, the body, just to make sure, you know, price doesn't hit your stop loss and then reverses. But the point is, guys, if you can literally see this setup, bro, you can literally make so much money. All right, guys. And then lastly is stoic is the peak of trading, right? Now, guys, you have never heard this word in your life. This word, I came up with this word. It's called stoic. As you can see, I literally searched it up. Nothing here, you know, says a definition about stoic. You feel me? But the point is, guys, stoic just comes from execution and stoicism. And essentially, guys, this is the peak of trading. You have to get to the point where you can literally execute your trade emotionless. Is that even a word? But the point is, you need to learn how to execute your trade without emotions. And the way you do this is by literally practicing and practicing and practicing, right? But guys, this is literally the 10 commandments you need. You feel me? If you do want to get this ebook, guys, just click the link at the bottom of this video to get this ebook. All you have to do is put in your name and email, and then you should be good. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will hope to see you in the next video.